What's good everyone, Black here, and in this video I'm going to do a review about the Eswap Pro Controller by Thrustmaster, which got released recently. Thanks to them I had the opportunity to use this controller for a couple of weeks. Now I can give you an informative opinion from my perspective as a fighting game player. And good controller is really important as a competitive player. If you feel uncomfortable with it, it affects your performance, like dropping your combos or doing misinputs in general. There are different type of ways how to play a fighting game. You can play on a controller, you can play on a fighting stick, you can play on a hitbox. But the most important thing of that is that you feel comfortable with it. Since Tekken 7 is my main game, I will show you some footage of me using the controller in various modes in Tekken. I have played 30 hours with the Eswap Pro Controller in total. First thing I noticed was the overall good quality. The action buttons feel and sound smooth, which is a satisfying experience. They are reacting fast, so that you don't need a lot of energy to use them. You don't need to press the buttons too hard. In fighting games, fast inputs are important. Every frame is essential when it comes to punishing, spacing and other text. Precise inputs like Korean backdash, quad circle forward and wave dash are possible with the D-pad, though they are difficult at the first try. The recent PS4 pad is a bit too small for me, so I am glad about the size of the Eswap Pro Controller, because it fits better in my big hands. It comes with a comfortable grip that can be switched and is available in different colors to customize your controller. Furthermore, many components like the D-pad are easily swappable. They are connected to the controller via magnet. Expandable functions are possible to install to your own preference. A real time saver is the opportunity to have multiple presets. This means that the user-defined settings are saved on the controller itself, thanks to its own software. In general, a good user experience is important for me. And yes, that's definitely the case with the Pro Controller. But still, there are some small things that bother me. It takes some time to get used to the D-pad. It doesn't feel as smooth as the action buttons, and you need to press much harder to get an input. I am also missing a battery inside the controller. So far, there is no connection via Bluetooth. But luckily, the controller comes with a strong wire that can't get disconnected easily. And especially at the beginning, I unintentionally touched the buttons on the backside of the pad, which led to misinputs. I was relieved that you can disable them. So what is my conclusion about the Eswap Pro Controller? It is definitely a competitive controller if you want to play in a fighting game scene. You will definitely feel the difference between other pads. So the quality is way higher from the... If you're holding it, you will feel the difference. The grip is way better than other controllers that I had in my hands. You feel the quality if you're going through the action buttons like circle, triangle, and the shoulder bindings are also really feeling. Overall, the buttons are feeling really good. You feel the quality in the controller. But the thing is, if you're trying to get used to this kind of controller, it needs time. You can't expect that after a couple of minutes you will get the same results as your old controller that you're used to. This means you need to invest some time to get better results in the long term. If you're thinking in the short term, it is hard to get used to this controller. But if you're thinking in a long term way, like okay, I want to play competitive and I want to play for years or in tournaments, then it's definitely worth to try this controller. Thank you for watching. If you want more content like this, hit the sub button and leave a comment. My other social media platforms are Instagram, Twitch and Twitter.